Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Julia Wiegand. Supervisors in Butler Township are questioning why they were not informed about refugees from Afghanistan coming to the Keystone Job Corps Center in Drums. Township Manager Jennifer Pecora told supervisors at Thursday morning's meeting that she wasn't made aware of the situation until Wednesday night. Job Corps Center Director Kelly King told Pecora that the federal government authorized Afghans to attend the Job Corps. There's no word at this time as to how many students will be attending the trade school on Foothills Drive or when they'll be arriving. Senator John Udicic said that he wasn't informed about the move and will make an inquiry with the federal authorities. While former Congressman Lou Barletta said the people that evacuated from Afghanistan fought side by side with the U.S. for the last 20 years and deserve help. He went on to say that refugees need to be screened and doesn't want terrorist organizations using our generosity against us. A public meeting is scheduled in Butler Township on Tuesday, February 8th at 6 p.m. The fire that claimed the lives of 4 people in Luzerne County is still under investigation. The home was destroyed by flames Wednesday morning in Chickasha. 15-year-old Michael Shoemaker, 40-year-old Georgette Shoemaker, 68-year-old Jean Jones, and 18-year-old Harley Jones were all pronounced dead at the scene. Though the fire is currently under investigation, the deaths have been ruled accidental. A GoFundMe account has been set up to help the 4 surviving family members. Donations are also being accepted at the Food Express in Chickasha, and the Evergreen Raceway has a fundraiser planned for February 12th. The Pennsylvania Attorney General said the actions taken by Republican alternate electors were not illegal. Josh Shapiro said yesterday that Pennsylvania Republicans made no secret during the 2020 election certification process that they'd planned to nominate their own electors and submit their own ballots in order to perpetuate the big lie that Trump defeated Biden in Pennsylvania. Shapiro went on to say that the fake ballots for electors included a conditional clause, only to be used if a court overturned results in the state. Former Congressman Lou Barletta was named as one of the electors, and his campaign released a statement earlier this week stating, "The language of the Pennsylvania document clearly states that this was done in case it was later determined that different electors were needed." Shapiro ended by saying, although the policy was misleading, his office does not believe this meets legal standards for forgery. Healthy individuals are being encouraged to roll up their sleeves and give the gift of life. WYLN's Julie Stefanovich has more on blood donations.
The nation as a whole has been seeing a decrease in blood donations, which is resulting in a critical shortage. The pandemic is mostly to blame, as it has prevented some donors from giving blood and has affected special events and blood drives. The Pennsylvania Department of Health has expressed a growing concern.
This time of year, with the changes that we've had in the weather, with colds and flus circulating, people have found it very difficult to get the blood donations done that they have done in the past. And it has really impacted our blood donation centers.
Blood donations are used for accident victims, certain cancer treatments, and surgeries. Nearly 36,000 pints of blood are needed daily throughout the United States.
If you and your family member have an accident or need a procedure, you might need a blood donation. Blood transfusions are used for many people who have major surgeries to replace the blood that has been lost during their procedure. But it's also used for people who have other illnesses like anemia or blood disorders or kidney diseases as well.
Even individuals who've had COVID are able to donate 10 days after their symptoms have dissipated. And the process of donating blood is quite simple.
The requirements to donate blood are very, very simple. If you are in good health, 16 years old or older, and weigh at least 120 pounds, you can donate blood.
All types of blood are currently needed to sustain an adequate blood supply. Interested donors can visit health.pa.gov to find out more about donating and to search available resources. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thank you, Julie. A Freeland father is accused of child endangerment after his baby was found unresponsive. Freeland police were called to 916 South Street back on March 8th of last year for a baby who wasn't breathing. The infant was transported to Geisinger Janet Weiss Children's Hospital in Danville, where a doctor discovered retinal bleeding and marks on the baby's body consistent with abuse. 32-year-old Lawrence Krieger was charged Thursday with aggravated assault, simple assault, and child endangerment. He was taken to Luzerne County Prison for lack of $100,000 bail. A Luzerne County man was sentenced to prison for causing an accident that severely injured a Hanover Township couple. According to police, 56-year-old Stanley Poloski of Dorrance Township was intoxicated when he crashed into Charles and Geraldine Burke on North Mountain Boulevard back on December 24th of 2020. The couple was taken to Geisinger, Wyoming Medical Center in Plains Township, where they were treated for broken bones and other injuries. Poloski previously pled guilty to aggravated assault by vehicle and DUI. He was sentenced Thursday to serve 5 to 10 years in state prison. Residents in Hazleton will have new places to play after renovations and expansions are completed on several area playgrounds. Our Julie Stefanovich has the story.
The Hazleton Recreation Department is currently working on plans to expand and create new parks in the greater Hazleton area. They are also adding some popular new activities to the facilities.
We are installing 6 pickleball courts at St. Sands Playground on 17th Street. Replacing several of the rides over at Pine Street Playground. Over on 12th Ward on McKinley Street, we are going to totally remove that park and install a completely new facility.
The new complex will consist of children's rides, horseshoes, cornhole, as well as an artificial turf wiffle ball field.
It's something that's really new and picking up momentum throughout this country, so we are going to be installing one of those.
The third phase on the Can-Do Center City Park located on Broad and Laurel Streets is expected to begin this year, and renovations will be underway on the Pascal Shivel Park and 14th and Church Streets. But the biggest development plan will take place at City View Park and South Poplar Street.
Last year we saw the completion of the walking trail, the 0.7-mile paved walking trail, and this year we are looking to expand and put in an all-inclusive playground. Built on the east side of the entryway. Looking to create an all-inclusive playground, which will be several sections of equipment that will encompass pulley systems, right? Sliding boards, several other swing sets.
The first of its kind all-inclusive playground will incorporate equipment for all, including those with special needs. The project will be made possible with help from the community.
And we're partnering with many organizations, families, individuals, and foundations that are looking to really help develop this plan move forward.
The projects are currently in the developmental stages and work is expected to begin this year. Reporting for Wyln News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thanks again, Julie. Coming up on Wyln News, your favorite furry Friends of the Week and Iron Pigs updates, plus game day cancellations. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the Wyln Weather Kits. We'll be right back.
My name is Alexander Bonomo, and tomorrow's forecast is sunny.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts, just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Chura's Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in 610 West Hazleton, 570-454-7229.
Moore & Associates, accountants and advisors located at 751 North Church Street in Hazleton. Contact them for all your individual and business tax and accounting needs. There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information.
Hello, and tune in soon for Let's Talk Chiropractic. This week we have a wonderful show with Denise, who's pregnant. She's due in about a week, and we'll show you how chiropractic is safe for pregnancy and anyone can do it. It's a wonderful time here.
If you've been thinking about adopting a pet, well, there's no time like the present. So check out the SPCA Luzerne County for all breeds, shapes, and sizes of pets. The shelter has some more furry friends for you to check out this week. Everyone meet Blue Ivory. She's a pretty girl who's good with other dogs, cats, and children, but her previous owner couldn't keep her due to landlord issues. She's easygoing for the most part, but may experience some separation anxiety, so potential adopters will need to work with her on that. And up next is Wally, who loves to play and explore. He loves attention and playing with other cats. He was unfortunately born without tear ducts, but there's no need for surgery. He's just a sweet boy looking for his new home. Call 570-825-4111 to come on down and check out these featured pets and more. You may just meet your new best friend and give them a well-deserved forever home. The Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs have announced that the upcoming baseball season will be extended by 6 games at the AAA level. The Iron Pigs were originally scheduled to end the 2022 season at home with a 3-game series against the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders from September 19th through the 21st. Now, fans will be able to oink on with the Iron Pigs during their final homestand from September 20th through the 25th. Ticket holders who have tickets to the originally scheduled September 19th game will be contacted by their Iron Pigs ticket representative. The Iron Pigs home opener is set for Tuesday, April 5th, and the season will conclude in Syracuse with a 3-game series from September 26th through the 28th. Due to school cancellations and all this icy weather we're having, we won't be able to bring you any Colts Golden Bears action tonight in Mahanoy City. Tonight's Mahanoy area Marian Catholic boys game was canceled, so our Wyln sports crew is already gearing up for its next 2022 high school basketball game. We kick off with some live Cougar Bulldog action on Monday, February 7th, when the ball is in Berwick's court for the girls' matchup against Hazleton. Get your favorite fill of Marty Burns, Joe DeMelfi, and our Wyln sports crew, bringing you the event, not just the highlights. No plans Monday night? No problem. Got some? Well, cancel them. Instead, tune in for the 7:30 tip-off and all the live local action right here on Wyln TV. Coming up on Mahanoy City's News Choice, your week in review, plus leading the way into this week's final segment. Stay with us.
Hey, Dr. Alex here with another Feel Good Friday. Today we're talking about how to shovel without hurting yourself. So in the winter months, there's a lot of shoveling, snow blowing, icy, all that stuff. A lot of people coming in with winter-related injuries and backaches and headaches. Big one is shoveling. So when we're shoveling, you don't want to be doing a ton of twisting with load, which means when you get all the snow in your shovel, you don't want to twist to throw it behind you. That's how you throw your back out. That's how you come to me saying, my back is killing me, I can't walk, whatever. So when you're shoveling, it's better to push. Just push it all off the edge of the driveway or whatever. And if you have to lift straight up, walk it to where it has to go, dump it out. No twisting involved. That'll help you to feel good.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the midday WYLN News update, posted between noon and 2 p.m. Tomorrow's care starts today with Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton, your ER partner.
Membership opportunities are now available at the Valley Country Club, 79 Country Club Lane in Sugarloaf. Clubhouse upgrades are in progress and will be ready for the spring. Call Frank Radis for details at 570-233-5328.
Follow us on our weekly journeys through the backstories of those paving NEPA toward a better future.
Each night we'll dig a little deeper into the lives and goals of our local leaders, so stay tuned for the end of our news as we learn more of those leading the way.
Monday. A Hazleton woman was charged after cutting a man and damaging his vehicle during an argument. Officers were called to a home at 4 Morris Lane around 9:30 last Monday evening, where 23-year-old Jaylene Cintron Castellano was found out front, screaming at a man. She became combative when officers tried to approach her and began swinging her arms to avoid being handcuffed. Officers say they had to use force to take her into custody. The man told police they were arguing inside before Cintron Castellano stepped outside, repeatedly smashed the front windshield of his Honda Odyssey, and cut his arm with a knife. Cintron Castellano was charged with resisting arrest, simple assault, disorderly conduct, harassment, and criminal mischief. She was released on $10,000 unsecured bail the next day. Tuesday. A Luzerne County man accused of assaulting 2 young girls is asking for a new trial. 23-year-old Dylan Thomas Williams of Plymouth was convicted of rape, aggravated indecent assault, statutory sexual assault, and similar charges back in April of 2021. He was sentenced on January 6th to serve 15 to 30 years in state prison. Williams' attorney filed a motion claiming he was wrongly sentenced and that he should have received a sentence of 4 to less than 6 years in prison. The motion also alleges that the 13 and 15-year-old victims lack the memory regarding the assaults. Luzerne County President Judge Michael Vo scheduled a hearing for the request of a reduced sentence and new trial on February 23rd. Wednesday. 4 were confirmed dead after an early morning fire in Luzerne County. Crews were called just after 7 Wednesday morning to a home at 50 Furnace Street in Chickashinny, fully engulfed in flames. State police confirmed that 8 family members were inside at the time of the fire, and that a grandmother, a mother, one of the teenage sons, and a nephew did not escape. A father, the other 2 teenage sons, and an uncle were able to jump out a second-story window to safety. Of those 4, 2 were hospitalized, 1 transported by ambulance, and the other by helicopter. The deaths have since been ruled accidental, as a state police fire marshal continues to investigate the cause of that early morning fire in Chickashinny. Thursday. Shots fired outside a bowling alley in Wilkes-Barre landed 1 man in the hospital and 2 others in cuffs Wednesday night. An alleged fight broke out around 8 p.m. inside of Chaco's Family Bowling Center between Armand Hobson of Kingston, Dennis Rowell of Edwardsville, and Shalik Aiken of Wilkes-Barre. When the fight spilled outside, a gun was pulled and fired multiple times, striking Aiken, before all 3 fled the scene. Aiken was located in the area of Hill Street and treated for non-life-threatening gunshot wounds to his arm and leg. Police later caught up with Hobson and Rowell, who fled in a car after pulling them over following a chase near Butler and Kidder Streets. Hobson, the driver, was charged with fleeing and eluding among related charges, while Rowell was arrested on an outstanding warrant. Police say charges are pending further lab analysis as the investigation remains ongoing. Friday. Supervisors in Butler Township are questioning why they were not informed about refugees from Afghanistan coming to the Keystone Job Corps Center in Drums. Township Manager Jennifer Pecora told supervisors at Thursday morning's meeting that she wasn't made aware of the situation until Wednesday night. Job Corps Center Director Kelly King told Pecora that the federal government authorized Afghans to attend the Job Corps. There's no word at this time as to how many students will be attending the trade school on Foothills Drive or when they'll be arriving. Senator John Udicek said that he wasn't informed about the move and will make an inquiry with federal authorities, while former Congressman Lou Barletta said the people that evacuated from Afghanistan fought side by side with the U.S. for the last 20 years and deserve help. He went on to say that refugees need to be screened and doesn't want terrorist organizations using our generosity against us. A public meeting is scheduled in Butler Township on Tuesday, February 8th at 6 p.m. That's it for your week in review, here on Wyln News.
You always get a feel-good shopping experience at Grand Central in Hazleton.
Have you ever experienced that super pushy salesperson who follows you all around? Not here.
Or wandered around that big box store looking for help in the appliance department, only to find the pink guy? Not here.
And we have an experienced, courteous sales staff here to help you find the perfect mattress, piece of furniture, or appliance with no pressure.
And don't forget, everyday low prices.
You always get a feel-good shopping experience at Grand Central in Hazleton.
Their price, $30,000. Your price, $20. Can you tell the difference? Even expert jewelers have a difficult time distinguishing the diamond Z4 CZ from mined diamonds because of their similarity. This exquisite ring features a flawless simulated diamond center stone of 2 3/4 carats, surrounded by over 1 1/4 carats of round and tapered flawless baguettes. One jewelry industry professional marveled at their beauty and brilliance.
It's exceedingly rare to see such flawless stones.
He's right. Comparable solitaires made of diamonds can cost up to $30,000. Your price through this special invitation will be only $20. And for a limited time, you can also receive this beautiful band with 1.92 carats of diamond Z4s. Get both CZ rings totaling over an astounding 6 carats for $20. So call or click now.
Call 1-800-203-6540 to get your Diamond Z4. Call now or go to diamondz4.com. So call 1-800-203-6540. That's 1-800-203-6540. Call now.
Something is out there. What it is, no one knows. However, since its first sighting, there have been numerous reports of strange lights in the night sky. Some say they are extraterrestrials, flying saucers. But to all of those seemingly unrelated uncertainties, there is one common thread.
Solo Spacemen on WYLN TV 35. Thursdays at 1:30, Saturdays at 4, Sundays at 9.
WYLN's going behind the scenes to learn more about the lives and goals of our local leaders. So, Dr. Amara Bassi is leading the way again to wrap up this week's series.
And welcome back to this week's final segment of Leading the Way with Dr. Amara Bassi. So looking towards the future, whether it's for yourself, for the department, what do you see coming up, anything you know of coming up, and just tell us about what you're looking forward to.
So you want secrets? Well, one thing I learned is life is a journey.
Yeah.
So there's, any plan is, the only plan is no plan.
Yeah.
Okay. But some things so for my life, that's the plan I live by.
There we go.
But for professionally, I think right now what's going on is myself and Dr. Gavio and Dr. Portnova are located at the Health and Wellness Center. Our orthopedic providers, Dr. Nana, who's our hand surgeon, Dr. Mead, joint replacement for knees, Dr. Samouj, joint replacement for mostly hips, and Dr. Nana and Dr. Dr. Martinez and Dr. Lisa O'Brien are both sports medicine orthopedic providers. Dr. Palermo, chiropractic, Dr. Schwartz, podiatry, Dr. Neustadt, podiatrist. And I think that that's going to come, for people from Hazleton, I think that's going to come into play into a longer term, larger scale ambulatory care strategy. So I think in the past, people from Hazleton I've heard about our ambulatory care plan, where we were having, building different buildings to increase our volume of ambulatory care and services and office space. So there's a lot of different pieces that are kind of relying on us, actually. And so there's going to be a lot of moving parts that are going to happen over the next, hopefully, 2 years, maybe a little bit longer, to get construction done, to get us really up to date with respect to office space and bringing all of these other providers together and get these different service lines really lined up. So I think it's really exciting. It's a very, very exciting time, truly, for Lehigh Valley and for our musculoskeletal service line.
Sounds amazing. Everything sounds great, and I can't wait to report on that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Sure, yeah.
As it
We'll
comes
be happy
out.
to do another one.
Oh,
Another show maybe
absolutely.
at that time. Yeah.
Absolutely. We'll have a reunion.
Yeah, that sounds
There
great.
we go.
I'm in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being with us this week. And an even bigger thank you to Dr. Amara Bassi. Thank you for coming on and talking with us.
It's a pleasure.
Folks, have a great weekend, everyone. Best of luck. Best of life. Good night.
And that's the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest on our Facebook page, YouTube page, or at WYLNTV.com. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next, right here on WYLN TV.